I don't know about you, but my favorite movie that came out in 2023 was hands down Across the Spider-Verse. There is not even a competition here. Like, the artistry of it is just so beautiful, and the amount of work that goes into this movie is actually insane, and I commend all the artists who do that because that is absolutely crazy, and I love you. And the fun thing about this movie is that there are so many different dimensions that basically your Spidersona probably exists out there, which is kind of wild, right? I love seeing everyone else's Spidersonas, and I think they're all so unique, and I made one all the way back when the movie first came out, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So what I'm going to be sharing today is my basic design for my Spidersona, and basically me. And the second part is my club ran a workshop on how to draw in the Spider-Verse style, and I made a little promotional for it, so I'm gonna add that in too, so you can see both styles, my style and the Spider-Verse style. Yeah, let's get into it. So I just want to give you guys some background information on what I was going for. I based my suit off a Recluse spider because I think they're really cool, and my favorite color is brown, so I thought it was a nice fit. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually a trans guy. I do sound like a girl, but I don't plan on going on T. That's just something that I chose to do. And I don't know, I love the idea of trans Spider-Man. I just think it's so cool. So yeah, let's be trans Spider-Man, okay? You know, in real life, guys, I'm kind of a loser. I'm a very workaholic person, and I'm just always have to be working on something. But you know, in this world, maybe things are a little bit different, and I'm more confident, and I'm more cool. And I think that poses in character design are so integral to the whole thing. Like, if you don't have a good pose, you have nothing. For this design, I went with really confident poses because I feel like it just, like, I don't know, highlights the character a lot better, and just like the idealized version of myself and how I would be as Spider-Man, because I feel like I would want to be really awesome. And just for bonus, I did add kind of like me just in the corner, just regular me being a loser, listening to Squid Sisters like a boss. Squid Sisters slays, okay? So here's me doing a sketch of the spider emblem that's going to be put on my suit, and this is very important because it kind of says a lot about the character, like how Miles is very like spray painty, giving him like this artist quality, but I wanted mine to be kind of like very sharp to add to like this confidence that I wish I had. So for my suit, I decided to go with this peanut buttery color, kind of funny because I'm allergic to peanut butter, but I feel like it complements my hair and skin very nicely, and yeah, I look like a peanut butter cup, and it's very nice. To make my design look more like a recluse spider, I added the pattern going down from my neck to my chest, and it's the exact same marking which is on the recluse spider, which is really successful, and I think it worked really well. I also have this raincoat that I bought that I call my Spider-Man jacket because it's the same colors as Spider-Man, and I think it's so cool, and it makes me feel so confident, so of course I'm gonna include it in my design, guys. A little pet peeve that I had when everyone was making Spidersonas is that a lot of the time they were shipped with someone, usually Miguel. It's just like kind of cringy, so like I kind of wanted to focus on my character just, you know, living his life as Spider-Man, not dealing with any of the other Spider-Man's problems, not in the Spider Society, and just chilling, you know, nothing to do with Miguel, because I actually hate Miguel. But I could tell you, I saw so many people making these like crazy fan arts of their Spidersonas and Miguel, and it was just, you know, big buff man plus small girl, and I was like, you do you if you want to do that, but hey, I'm not going for that. So I'm just gonna be me, because I love myself. Also, another thing about me, I'm half Japanese, so I am the official Spider-Man of Wasia, #slay. It's so odd talking about a character which is basically me, but you know, in this world, this dude, that's totally not me. He's an art student, and you know, he's just trying to get his finals done. But you know, he also got bitten by a recluse spider. Actually, this is really funny. My art school, we had a problem with these venomous spiders being released into our school because they came in on lumber, and they sent us an email being like, hey, if you see any spiders, like, don't touch it because it could kill you. So maybe that's the spider that gave me my powers, you know? And you know, now I'm just fighting crime on the University of Michigan's campus. I also thought like just the plain brown suit was kind of boring, so I kind of added like a little web pattern just to like, you know, give it some more interest and kind of define my features a little bit more, because I feel like it makes things look more three-dimensional. And then for the background, I kind of just wanted to like, you know, not make it too busy, but I thought it was a little bit bare, so I made a ton of the little spiders, and I made the background blue because I thought that it like kind of complemented the red and the brown very nicely, and yeah. So now that I'm done with the basic design and finished the character sheet, I'm going to be showing you guys how I rendered it in the Spider-Verse style, or the closest that I could really get. I probably could do better, but you know, it was fast. And yeah, this isn't my first time using the Spider-Verse style either. I did a picture of Miles and Gwen, so I'll show them right here for you. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. So something about me is that I'm 20 years old, but I literally look like a child. Like, someone asked me last year if I was 11, and I was 19, and I was just like so flabbergasted. My baby face is so strong. So of course I had to go with a round face shape. So I had to use reference from Miles, but mostly Gwen. Also for color, I just decided to use like this gouache brush because I feel like a painterly style would be able to give the illusion of like 3D, which something with line art and more flat colors like my regular kind of style for this channel wasn't gonna do it justice. I actually did work with lineless art for a very long time, and for most of my art, I actually do lineless. For all of my landscapes, for all of my non-character design art, I used lineless art. And the main thing that you have to keep in mind is that shadows are so important. Like, every little shadow makes a difference, and just creating like a 3D kind of texture just makes your art come to life. I went for a more neutral expression for this piece because I had a really confident design for my main character sheet, but I wanted this to be like more of a tribute to what I am in real life. I gave myself downturned eyes and kind of a slight smile just to show that like I'm not too confident, but here I am, I'm Spider-Man. I love the Spider-Verse style. It's just so versatile. You can get so many different like ethnic features and just like make it so personal. And I think it really does look like me, which is kind of great. And I think that I did a really good job. Also, another thing that I loved about this piece was just adding all the different like effects that the Spider-Verse style has, such as like kind of like chromatic abbreviation and just like little dots, and it was really fun to do, and all the highlights of different colors was really fun, and I want to integrate that into my own work a lot more. So yeah, here are my two finalized artworks and my final design for my Spidersona. And I decided on the name Recluse. The name's not very creative, but you know, I feel like it fits, so I'm happy with it.
And, my Spidersona's actually married to Miguel O'Hara.
I'm just kidding, because I actually hate Miguel. Like I said before, he sucks, he smells. But you know, I'm really happy with how my design came out because, you know, while it's me, it doesn't really feel like me because it's kind of like who I would be if I was Spider-Man, which I'm not, obviously. But I'm so happy with how it turned out. I look so cool and the poses are awesome and I nailed the Spider-Verse style. Hooray! Anyway, guys, I have an announcement to make. We doubled in subscribers since my last video. You guys are actually so amazing. I cannot believe this. Like, what? 600 already? Guys, we're on a speed run to 1,000. Let's go. And if y'all haven't seen the Spider-Verse movies, what are you guys doing? Go check them out immediately. They are so cool. And oh wow, they're just so amazing. If you made it this far, consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel for more content. And I'll see you next week. Bye.